welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I really want to help you out make more money, not only in this year, but in next year as well. So I'm going to be going over some of the top side hustles that you've never heard of. All right, I guarantee it, if you haven't heard one of these, you guys owe me a like and a comment down below. So without further ado, let's dig in. Let me show you how you can make some good money without any experience needed, with minimal investment, all the upside. All right, so starting off, we're gonna go with field inspector. So this is different from a traditional homeowner's inspector or something that goes and looks at houses and different things like that. You're literally just paid to take pictures of houses, see if someone lives there, see if the house is occupied, see if the house is in good shape. And for each job, you'll get paid in between $3 to $6. Now, that being said, these jobs, you can knock them out pretty easily, like 10, 15 minutes. And if you did 3 of them that paid $6, well, that's already $18 an hour right there. So that is definitely something to keep in mind. You can sign up with a bunch of different companies. You do need to spend some money on a camera if you don't have a phone already, and also a kind of a measuring circular stick. I'll put a picture of it right over here because I don't know what it is. Next one on the list is alcohol delivery. So, you know, we may be all familiar with Uber Eats, with Instacart, and alcohol delivery is specifically designed just to deliver alcohol. So I can imagine that the tips are gonna be pretty big, and it's a nice supplement to your life that you can do in your downtime to supplement any other job you have. I expect that you can make about $13 to $20 an hour. However, the liquor stores do set the price on how much you make. And I'm sure you can negotiate with them, be like, hey, no, I wanna do this, work these hours, this is how much you're gonna get paid, and do that sort of thing. Not to mention the tips included in that. The next one I wanna bring up is Amazon Flex. So a lot of people know about Amazon, but they don't know that they can actually deliver packages for them, and that they pay you $17 an hour, not including tips. So if your block takes you 4 hours, you're gonna get paid $17 an hour minimum for all of that, not including any tips. It's pretty flexible. Amazon's always gonna be there. The only thing you really need to buy is just stickers to keep everything organized. Have a car, have a working phone. I think they provide you with a vest if you need it, and it's off to the races. Now you do need to be 21 to get started on that, but I'm sure most of you are going to turn 21 soon if you aren't already. Next one on the list, and this is one that I personally do, is being a loan signing agent. Now this is a notary that specializes in closing real estate transactions. You'll be guiding a signer through a series of loan documents and getting it done in within an hour, making anywhere from $75 to up to $200 and more. You know, there's tons of different ways to run this business. You just run it on the side, make a few extra $100 a month, or make thousands of dollars each month, depending on how much work you put into it and if you get direct business or not. Really recommend it. It's something I've been doing and something I'm gonna be focusing on once I graduate from college. Next one on the list, we have tutoring. So when it comes to tutoring, you can easily get business just by signing up on care.com, making a quick profile, saying what you're good at, and just leaving it on there and waiting for people to call you. You can set your own rates. So I charge $30 an hour, and while I've never even tutored someone, I did get a bunch of people calling me asking if I could. So you can easily, might charge $50 an hour to as low as $25 an hour, which is still a lot better than most places. And if you love to help out kids, if you're wanting to be a teacher, this is the perfect side hustles for you. All right, the next one on this list is for people who love to work with their hands. I'm talking about furniture assembly, right? So people, they buy stuff from IKEA and they don't want to put it together, or they may not even know how. So they go to TaskRabbit to find someone who can do it for them. I'm sure all you basically need are some basic tools like a screwdriver, a hammer, and just have some basic skills putting together furniture. You're able to set your own rates, so you can easily set your own rates to $25 an hour to $35 an hour, and you can also get tipped on top of that. Now this will probably be mostly wealthy people who are hiring you, so it will be they'll have an easy time paying what you charge. So this one is kind of a bit of a cop-out. I know we've heard of it, but before, this is probably the godfather of all hustles on the phone. We're talking about delivery drivers, specifically Lyft drivers. Now, I do want to harp in on this one a little bit more because you can supplement it with Uber Eats, with Uber Driver, and you can make about $30 an hour, at least in my market, right? So tips are pretty good. They have some bonuses, some surges, and for $30 an hour, driving people around that are mostly well behaved, I think is a pretty good option. I'll definitely be looking into it when I turn 21 very soon. Next one on the list is one that I'm pretty excited about. I might end up doing this one if things don't work out with me in my life. So this one is called bookkeeping. And while you may get it confused with being an accountant, this one needs far less experience, and you can make a great living from it. You can start charging $50 an hour, and as you gain experience, go up to $80 an hour, if not more. And all you need is your computer and a phone. It's a great business to learn, doesn't require much investment, and you can be making literally like college graduate money just from that. Great opportunity right there. Next one on the list is going to be social media. So when I talk about social media, what do I really mean? What I'm basically referring to is building blogs, having a YouTube channel, TikTok, Instagram page, basically all of that, And while you may start off small and it will be hard to gain traction, trust me, I'm speaking from experience here, you can make a lot of money from just putting yourself out there and letting the world love you. I'm talking about affiliate marketing, ad revenue, sponsorships, a Patreon. These are all a bunch of ways. And with this audience, you can sell things to, like your books, your merchandise. And, the hardest part is just getting that, getting the audience. Once you have your audience, once you find your niche, it's off to the races. For this one, I have you making about, conservatively, maybe like $2,000 to $4,000 a month to, maybe even millions or hundreds of thousands, depending on how big your channel is and how you run it. Right, it is difficult, but I do think it's worth it in the end. Next one's on the list. These two I'm going to group together. So this is process serving and permit running. So a process server is when you go to people's houses and you just serve processes of the law. So you tell them, hey, like you're getting sued, or hey, you're going to get bankrupt. You just leave them in an envelope, you give it to them, and you move on with your life. So I looked this up on Indeed, and most of these people end up making about $33,000 per year. That roughly comes out to $2,700 per month. So this is something that I'm pretty sure you can do on your own time. If you get in there, hustle, you might be able to make more money. Combining both of these, you may be able to make like over $50,000 a year, depending on your area, depending on your expertise. I think it's something to look at, definitely, to keep yourself busy if demand in any other of the areas slows down. And the last one I'm putting on this list is something that I talked to my friend exclusively about. This one I'm calling account churning. Now, this isn't something I'm not inventing. This is something that isn't brand new, but it's something that more people should take advantage of, right? So a lot of financial institutions like banks, brokerage accounts, crypto accounts, you name it, they'll have promotions to get more and more people to sign up, right? And so all you really have to do for a lot of these things is just make an account. Like for Robinhood, for instance, you make an account, you get free stock. Webull, same story. Futu, same story. Fidelity has one where you deposit 50 and they'll make it to 100. I can go on and on, but for this one, I'm gonna say that you can make minimum $100 if you do it correctly, and I'll make a video about this in the future, to up to $1,000 if not more, right? And I mean by if not more is if you use other people's referrals account and if they use your referral codes to make an account. So I'll put mine down below if you want to help a brother out. I appreciate it, but if not, no pressure whatsoever. I just want to make sure that you guys are getting the help you need to be successful, okay? That means the world to me. So that basically wraps up this video. I know everything was rapid fire, but I'm gonna have all the information in the description below for you guys to keep up. I hope at least one of you guys at least tries one of these things out, okay? Trust me, you guys are not gonna regret it. This is gonna be one of the best decisions in your life. It's gonna open many doors of opportunity. You're gonna take control of your financial future just like this. And I can't wait to read your comments in the future of how this has really changed your life. So peace out, guys, and happy hustling.